In this tutorial on eTabs, we are going to look into the interactive database editing command. Suppose I want to create a load envelope. So I'll show you how we can create that load envelope using the interactive database, and it turns out to be useful especially when you have got several load combinations to deal with. Otherwise, if you want to create a load combination, you go simply to the define load combinations, add new combo, type here the envelope name as strength, and then you select the combination type as envelope, click on add and put each load combinations and give appropriate scale factors to it. But this becomes really very tedious when you have got 50 to 100 load combinations to deal with. So in such cases, the interactive database command is really very helpful. To access it, go to edit, go to interactive database, go to the load case definition and deselect what we had selected earlier. Go to the load combination definition, select the load patterns you want. I am selecting all the load patterns. Click on OK, click on OK. So this is the database. Click on to Excel. So an Excel sheet is going to pop up. You can see there is an Excel sheet over here. Now what I can do is I want to create load envelopes. So I first of all need the combination names. Now you can see over here the combination names are repeated 4 to 5 times depending on the number of primary load cases that are present in that combinations. For example, in this first we have got that SIDL, for finish and EQX, so it is being repeated 4 times. So what I'll do is I click on this corner, go to filter and click on filter. Now I just want any one of it, so I'll just go to type, deselect all, select only linear add. Okay, so now only one name has been selected. Now copy everything, right click, copy and go here and just paste it, Control V. Now I'll define the envelope name over here as strength for my factored load combinations. Write down over here envelope. Okay, write down no over here, write down scale factor as 1. So okay, now I'll put all my load combinations, all my factored load combinations in the strength envelope. To do this, simply copy this. Okay, so I want it up to 1.4 times Z load plus SIDL, and I want all my unfactored load combination to fall in the service envelope. So type service and copy paste that. Okay, now just in front of service, type loading type as envelope. Now this has to be written only once, because if you type it for all, then it is going to create multiple envelopes of service name. We don't want that. Write down over here no and just copy the scale factor as 1, which is common for all the load combinations. So I'll just copy paste it. Okay, so this is done. Now go to eTabs and click on from Excel. So you'll be, now what we'll see is when you go to from Excel, then the Excel file closes, and whatever input you have done in Excel is imported over here. You can see over here. Now I'll apply this to model and then click on done. So we can check now. Go to define load combinations, go to service, modify show combo, and this is what I need. Okay, all the serviceability load combinations under the load combination type envelope with the load combination name as service. Okay, and similarly for the strength case we have got. Okay, you can analyze this model. Okay, to say I want to look at the bending moment diagram, I close. Suppose I want to study this beam, I'll right click on it. Okay, now I want to find out the maximum bending moment which is going to occur. I say I want to design that beam, so I need to find out the maximum bending moment. So there are so many load combinations, so to find out the maximum I'll just use my strength envelope. So 386 kilonewton meter is going to be the maximum load combination, maximum bending moment which is going to occur in this beam. Similarly for service, I can get my deflection values. If there was no envelope defined, then what I will have done is I will have checked my load combinations for each of it. Like for this load combinations, I have got my deflection as 42 mm. Then I'll again go, I'll change it over here and then again check it. So it becomes a really very tedious process. So that's why we should always define a strength and a service envelope. A strength envelope should contain all my factored load combinations, so that ETAP sorts out the load combinations and gives us the maximum value of whatever response we want. And similarly we should define a service envelope containing all the unfactored load combinations which can be used for finding out the maximum drift, maximum displacement, maximum sway, and so on, whatever service criteria we need to check for. Okay, so this is